So while I was in research for the original potential concept for tonight, which was, again, Party Like It's 1989, I actually learned that there was a game released for the Atari 2600 in 1989, and it was called Off the Wall. I have no idea about this game. I have never heard of it before, so I figured I'd try it here with everybody just to see what all this was about. Off the Wall, 1989, manufacturer, Atari, Axlon. Okay. Really? Clax, huh? Man, Clax just, any old year. Off the Wall. Peasant. Off the wall, you horrible peasant. Okay, so we got a breakout thing going on here. I don't really know what any of this is doing, but we're doing it. I should have suspected when I heard a name like Off the Wall that this was what it was going to be. Knock the ball off my head. I don't know if everything I'm trying to catch is good or not. I guess we'll see. Yeah, that is one hell of an infestation they've got going on up there. You get right back up there. I've got a guide ball. Well, I don't know. I could also be daring. That would also be the wrong game, though. Misfit Kitten, I'm curious. What was the series you were talking about that Hollywood treated so badly? And my joystick's moving really horribly all of a sudden. The Dark is Rising. I'm not familiar with that one. All of a sudden my joystick doesn't want to work. Good God, what the hell? What is happening here? Oh, that would explain it, because it was in demo mode. It wasn't even me doing it. I'm trying to remember, like, well, there was Elm Street 5, which I mentioned earlier. I think one of the other big disappointments as far as book versus movie that I recall was Ready Player One. There was just, you know, it was going to be an interesting concept to see visually, but I'd rather they have not, you know, played so fast and loose with the story. I won't say anything more. If you haven't read Ready Player One, I recommend it. I would recommend reading the book over seeing the movie, though, quite honestly. Because let's face it, I mean, we're video game players. We can visualize this shit. You know, we don't need Hollywood doing it for us. I don't even know if the stuff that's coming up is worth my health to go get, but I'm trying like hell to get it. And I'm actually interested. Interested is not the word. I'm actually kind of surprised to see Atari's name listed on this, because they were still around in some shape or form. At this time, but not doing much, and other than the Tengen stuff. So it was interesting to see that they had this come out. Oh, there is a great book, by the way, I can recommend to everybody. I think it's called Real Future, Reel, and it's a sci-fi collection of short stories that inspired science fiction movies. The short story version of Johnny Mnemonic is in there from William Gibson. Also in there is We Can Remember It For You Wholesale, aka Total Recall. So you can basically see where they came from, and if you've ever seen the movies, you can immediately pick out, where the embellishments and such happened. And I understand, if a short story is your source, then you have to do some embellishment to fill in the time. But some of the stuff they came up with was just batshit nuts, and I have to imagine that the author was left out of it completely. Otherwise, they would be like, no, fuck, no, get over in the corner. Get over in the corner, put on the pointy hat, and think about what you've done. You can come out when I let you. This episode's Doing the Worm was made possible by Mike Panza, Rick in Baltimore, D'Ioti, the post-production work of Matthew Carr Anderson, and all my Scotty 2 Hottie Lycanthro fans. Thank you very much for your continued support. Until we game again.